was. That was your body weight into it.
Been very grounded this fight camp, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So everything's
heavy.
Then put my foot into the ground and it transfers through my leg and into my hips and to my shoulders and then boom. Break
somebody's skull.
Yeah, break the skull.
Secret technique.
Like that poor guy on the prelims. Did you see that?
Which one?
Herzog is at it again. He's getting lots of criticism for... Oh, we'll just jump right into it. Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, sorry. No lube, no warm-up. Just right into it.
We're not going to Calvin Qatar it. no dinner in a movie. We're jumping right in.
Right. Oh, Win.
Ooh.
Win and Yahya you were talking about, right?
Yes, Yahya. Yeah, because I kept hearing Yahya needs to do this. Yahya needs to do that. And I'm like, yo, that sucks. Like, that fight was pretty insane. And people are criticizing Herzog. He got criticized the week before with the Derek Lewis stoppage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, or not Derek, well, Texera was stopped. And then this one, he let it ride. It's almost like he's listening to the criticism of the fans.
Maybe he's getting all those DMs and he's actually looking at them.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to let it ride.
I appreciate him being so receptive. However,
I mean, as fighters, we have to listen to the advice of our coaches, of our colleagues, and, you know, the people we trust and try to grow from that experience. Maybe he asked other people like, hey, what did you think about that stoppage? They're like, hey, you know what? To be honest, you could have let it go a little longer. And he took that personally. Yeah.
He tried to course correct just a little bit too much. Yahya might lose an eye, but no biggie.
Oh man,
just adjust and move forward to the next one.
Hey, but
find a middle ground.
Look, I do understand why Herzog let it keep going though. If you watch the fight, every time he got hit, he bounced right back.
It was
his
like
head bounced right back and focused on Win, the guy who was trying to destroy him.
What is that game? That that old school game?
Pong?
It's like that.
Yeah.
That's what he reminded me of, just off of the cage floor.
Oh, no. Wait, how? Pong?
Because he was just bouncy. Because there was
he was the ball?
Yes.
I'm like, how does that I thought you meant like his hands when he was throwing kicks or something.
He was the object.
Oh, my goodness.
Constantly moving and bouncing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he I feel like it's hard to judge the way he approached that fight because literally 10 seconds in he got concussed. So that's one thing like that you have to remember, but Wen came in there and he knew exactly when to throw the punch. Is when Yahya would throw a kick without setting it up. And like you have to set it up. Like I think that people get dropped more nowadays when they just throw a naked kick as opposed to when they have their hands down.
I agree because you're so off balance and you're stationary. Mm-hmm. And so if you throw a punch with your eyes closed and it's straight, you're gonna hit something.
Yeah.
Maybe not clean, but you're gonna make contact. And I mean, to Yahya's credit, he did come back in the second round and really he was trying.
Yeah, it was that what do you call it? The curse of the commentator when Bisping is like, you never know, he could fight back, and then he does.
He's like, I'm fighting back.
He's like, it would be great if he fought back, but it's hard to imagine. And then he drops Win right at that moment. I'm just like, oh, okay, he's back in the fight. Maybe Herzog didn't mess up by not stopping it before the end of the round, which I feel like was the best time to stop it. Right, like that moment right at the end of the first round where he kind of did the death drop. You know what I mean? Like the drag queen death drop.
It was dramatic.
Oh, I hate that. I hate when I see people get dropped and they fall backwards on their knee. It just, it scares me. It scares me so much for the person and their recovery. But he seemed fine. He was able to fight back in the second round and landed a few blows, but Win was on top of it. He just had his timing down perfectly, and every time Yahya lifted his leg up, he didn't throw something before it, and he was just able to time it and land on his face. It was pretty nasty. And then like I'm 2 weeks out from a fight, and I'm overtraining, and I'm scrolling just to see like what am I missing, and the first thing I see is this huge swollen alien eyeball. I'm just like,
it does something to a fighter. It does, it's not like it's foreshadowing, but it just makes it real. It just kicks reality in your face a little bit.
I don't like it.
Nobody does.
I don't like being aware of my own mortality, being aware of the fact that I'm not invincible. And that's a very realistic vision of, hey, this shit could happen to you in your next fight in 2 weeks.
Or we can pivot and we can say, I'm going to do that to someone.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's where I have to adjust. Yes.
But no, absolutely. You're human. That always happens. Like, no matter what.
And I'm a veteran. I'm like, yeah, it could go either way. You never.
She's a realist.
You never know. Well, to my point, the underdogs were killing it in this card. Like a lot of underdogs were able to get wins over people that I guess people had counted them out. And I was kind of surprised. Like the one that surprised me the most was Muslim Salikhov.
Really? I had him winning.
Yeah,
I picked him to win. No, I had Salikhov winning.
Yeah, he was a big underdog. He was like, or at least Leal was minus 500. And I'm like, how? Like
he's such a devastator.
Yeah, he's a devastator. He had a few slip ups, I think, but against someone who had just got into the UFC, I think Leal only had a handful of fights in the UFC, maybe 2 or maybe like a contender in the UFC, but people were really hot on him. And Salikhov has been in the UFC for a minute. Mm-hmm. So I always err on the side of, okay, this guy's been around. Yeah, he's 41, but he's a killer. Like they call him the Kung Fu King. He's over there.
He's a badass.
Putting people's lights out still, and he was able to do that to Carlos Leal.
So I saw his name, and then I kind of skipped over Leal, and I was like, okay, I've got Salikhov in this one. And then when the fight comes up, I'm like, oh yeah, Leal, he's a killer. But just his style, he's more of, he's very, very sharp. He's very well-rounded. Mm-hmm. He has power in his hands. He likes more of a boxing range, close-in range, and that makes it kind of plays right into Salikhov's game because he loves keeping the distance. He loves being kind of kicks first, as we were just talking about, is to sometimes people's own detriment. But when you have his style, when he's mobile, when he's quick, when he has great footwork, that's when it gets really dangerous and you're not able to close the range. And we saw that in the other fight with Magomedov and
my buddy.
Yeah.
My bestie.
Yeah. We saw that kind of danger zone with a boxer versus a lead kicker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Muslim Salikhov, he's only lost, he was on a 2-fight win streak, actually. He's only lost to Dalby and Randy Brown before beating Santiago Ponzinibbio and Kenan Song and then having this fight booked. So I feel like people need to stop forgetting to put respect on the UFC veterans' names. Like, I know there's the over 35 theory that once a champion gets over 35, throw them to the pasture, let them rot. Like, they're no good. They're just gatekeeper, blah, blah, blah. But this goes to show you that, like, the veterans, they know all the tricks. They've prepared for every different type of fighter. They've fought every different type of fighter, either in the cage or in the ring. And when you're a UFC veteran, you know the level that you have to be at in order to compete, in order to, be at that UFC level. And I think people coming in from other promotions, they see it once they get there, like it's one of those things that you have to train with someone else who is high level in order to really feel what that competition is like, because you're not going to get it in the gym. You could be training with UFC fighters in the gym and you don't get that same feel that you get when you're in the cage with them.
Sure. Experience goes a long way. Leal is, he was a bit, he had less fights, but he still had fought, some tough fights, and he has all the skill and stuff like that. And also styles make fights. So while people put so much emphasis on the age, you also have to look at everybody's body of work and be diplomatic and kind of fair when you're assessing the situation.
Yeah. So Leal was in LFA. He was in PFL for a while, between 2022 and 2023. So he had a bunch of fights in there, but you're not getting that same level of competition. So I was really happy to see the old guy get the win. And like the way he got him too was really nice. It was almost like he knew he was going to rush him. He knew he was going to close that distance, and he just dropped down into that cross over his head. It was really nice to see. We saw that a few times tonight too. It's like one of those things, head off center. You're always going to see it. It's always going to work because people are like, oh, I'm going to get you. And then you drop your head and the punch replaces your head where your head was gonna be. So it was really cool to see him get that, and it looked like he's an older guy, so a lot of the people in the stands seemed really excited for him too. Like you had Islam Makhachev out there, like let's go, like
everybody cheering for their
elderly brethren.
Show some respect. I appreciate it.
Yeah, let's go, Ange Salikhov. Well, let's jump up to the main and the co-main. Let's just get her done, get her out the way. Okay. Yeah,
Angela is in a hurry.
I am.
She's ready to recover.
I'm fucking tired. It's been a long.
Sorry, guys. You guys have gotten like really comfortable with like hour 20, hour 40. Like we've been feeding well, and we're dieting now. We're all weight cutting.
Yes. We are weight cutting the show.
Trimming the fat.
Getting right to the point. Shoving it in. Raw dogging it. Royval style. And you're just going to have to take it. Just,
Sorry, guys.
We'll be nice to you later.
She'll be nicer to you later. Promise.
We'll buy you something nice after the fight. This Whittaker RDR fight was kind of how we expected it to go, right? Just in the overall arcing of, you can't count on RDR. Whittaker is a really tough test. RDR kind of showed up. Fight could have gone either way, I felt like.
I had Whittaker winning.
Oh, yeah?
I really did.
So I was like, I think I was too emotionally invested because I love me some Whittaker. He's
who doesn't?
He's so sweet. He's such a a chill champion, like respectful, just down to earth.
He's a great martial artist,
and he's a Fallout fan. That's like, I'm like, yo, my boy, we go way back. Let's go, dog meat. So when I saw that he was taking this fight, I'm like, oh man, I hope the same thing that happened with Dricus du Plessis doesn't happen with RDR. Just like this other hard to read, weird, you don't know where his strengths are yet because he hasn't been tested yet, and Whittaker is going to be the one who kind of breaks the ice with him. He really showed that he is a hard puzzle to like solve.
He kept walking forward with that knee, and it made it so challenging for Whittaker. Whittaker would eat them, and he'd come back. He dropped RDR at a couple points, but it just his timing, his rhythm, even though I feel like he is technically getting like a lot more sound and right with his technique. He's been working hard, it's obvious, but it's still an off rhythm. It's still an off timing. It's still not what you're used to seeing.
No, especially when he gets hit. He reacts so badly to getting hit. Like that first round, I was just like, did Whittaker put hot sauce on his gloves or something? Because it's like the same face, when your cats are chewing the cords and you put hot sauce on it and then you're like, hey. Like, it was such a weird reaction. Like, and I was like, traditional strikers are usually taught to tuck the chin, eat them on the forehead. That way it slips over. He like eats it like this. Like he
spins.
He tries to catch them on his forearms and bring his head out the way, and then eventually it gets through and hits him in the face. And Whittaker was doing such a good job of landing those shots, like those 1-2-1s. He would like fake him out with the one and then land a hook over the shoulder. Like there was a lot that Whittaker was doing really well in the first round. But the one thing that was getting to him, even in that first round, was the fake shot to the knee. It was like every time he went hard for a shot, he would dip. Whittaker kind of bends over to get ready to sprawl. And he was sprawling amazingly in the entire fight. He bends over to get ready to sprawl, and then the knee would come up. And I feel like that's why the knee kept landing, because he was so aware of that takedown being really strong.
Mm-hmm. For me, the knee doesn't win the fight. It could devastate. It could get a knockout. But for me, in the grand scheme of things for all 5 rounds, it didn't win him the fight. I didn't get to see the scorecards, but I wanted to pull them up.
Yeah, pull them up. I believe that everyone was on the same page except for the 4th round. The 4th round, 2 had it for DeRitter and 1 had it for Whittaker. And then after that, I think everyone did Whittaker 1st round, RDR 2nd round, Whittaker 3rd round, which I thought might have gone to RDR because he had him so hurt in the beginning before he got dropped, and then came back and got on top and was landing punches. So I wasn't sure who was going to get the 3rd round, even though everyone was like, oh, that was Whittaker's round.
I thought it was Whittaker's round because he came closer to finishing the fight. Yes, RDR had top position. He had, control, but he was literally doing nothing with it.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, maybe one of those draw rounds that we've talked about before, but I erred on the side of Whittaker because it was such a devastating drop.
And draw rounds never happened. I did feel like the knees were possibly going to finish Whittaker in that moment. So I think that's why I thought RDR could have gotten it, because if they both had moments where they almost got finished and then RDR landed on top, I'm like, oh, maybe he got the round. But everyone was on the same page with the Whittaker round, so that was interesting for me. But I think the 4th round was the one that was up in the air. Oh, you have the scorecards. Tell us who got him.
So Mike Bell had 1st round Whittaker 3rd and 4th. Mm-hmm. And then Ben Cartilage and Dave Lithaby had the 1st and 3rd for Whittaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And I felt like the 5th round was like, I don't know. I felt like that could have been Whittaker. I felt like the 4th round could have been Whittaker. Like it's the body language for me. And like Dean Thomas mentioned it. Like, oh, Dean Thomas, what do you think? He's like, oh, he got the body language of a guy who's losing a fight, and he has to make sure that he's not looking like he's losing, so he needs to show up. And like that got in my head because people have told me that, like people have said, oh, you lost that close decision, but sometimes you look tired. Sometimes like it looks like they're trying harder than you. I'm like, but I landed twice as many shots. But I'm sorry. I'm getting a little too emotional. I'm sorry. I'm screaming at everyone.
No. It's okay. We're here for you. We understand.
But it's true. This is definitely a thing that people look at. And when you have a close round like that, and DeRitter is doing the cat hot sauce face, every time he gets jabbed, and then Whittaker gets hit, but it just brushes past his goatee, then you wonder, like, when do the optics take effect and when don't they? You know what I mean?
That's a great question. But I thought optically, I'm like, how can you say that Whittaker is more fatigued looking than RDR in this instance?
Yeah, we're saying the same thing.
It's just,
I was really that part was different.
Confusing. Yeah, I mean both of them. I mean the commentary desk the event was just talking about how drained everybody looks, how this and that, how hot it is in there, how taxing.
Oof, I wonder what it felt like.
I bet there was no AC in that bitch.
Yeah.
I bet they should have gotten a few extra backup generators to help with that.
I bet no one took off their blazer.
No,
because if you take that blazer,
so you got to keep appearances.
Yeah. I'm not a sweaty mess, I swear. Oh man,
they're all wearing dark things or white things. So
there were definitely a few fights where it looked like the fatigue was looking like an altitude fight for sure. Everyone was like sweaty, slipping off of each other. There were a few fights where you could definitely tell that was taking effect.
Yeah, I should have put more electrolytes in those to-go bags.
For sure, more applesauce.
Mm.
Does that have electrolytes in it? Applesauce?
It has some minerals in it. It's some good
carbs.
Vitamins and
good carbs.
It's easy to digest.
Yeah. So I think we're kind of on the same page. I felt like 4th and 5th round were pretty close, but yeah, I always lean to Whittaker. I don't know if I'm just biased or I just like the way that he fights. Like, I like the way that it looks better, but I felt like he was the fresher fighter at the end of it. But yeah, like the Ritter kept shooting on him. He kept pressing him against the cage. He would land a tiny bit, just enough to keep the punch count the same. And so I understand why they picked him. Like, but it did look like the Ritter was a little surprised. I think he understood how close the fight was. And when they called his name, he was like, oh.
See, when that happened, that made me I'm like, they're pushing a narrative. They want something to happen. The tinfoil hat.
Get out of the way, Bobby Knuckles. The new breed is in. Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I'm definitely with you.
That one was frustrating for me.
Yeah. So that was the main event. And who do you think Rainier the Ritter gets next?
I feel like he should be on deck almost.
Right?
To be honest.
But he's fought, like they said he fought how many times last year? He fought 5 times this year already.
Hold on, let me pull up. I know, it's crazy.
That's what they said on the comment. I didn't
This was
check.
his 4th, no?
They said that was his 5th fight in a year. Yes. So he fought July 2027. July 2024, November 2024, January 2025, May 2025, and then July again 2025. That's 5 fights in a year.
Crazy.
That's insane. Like on the day. like his first one was July 27th and the last one is today, July 26th. So that's insane. He has to need a little bit of time off. Granted, they were all early stop or they were all finishes up until this one. This is his first decision win.
So he just took out number 5 in Robert Whittaker. I mean, why not a Strickland or an Imabov or a even like a Kaio?
Yeah, Strickland isn't booked, it looks like.
He's still suspended indefinitely. Oh, did you hear about that?
So that's perfect then.
Yeah, he can hold off till December.
Yeah,
little New Year's Eve action.
Strickland has time to wait. Yes, we did we talk about that? I think we talked about that when he got in the brawl.
We didn't talk about him being suspended.
No, this is a new thing.
Yes.
So I think good job on that. Like you can't have pro fighters running around fighting people that just fought.
There have to be some consequences to some actions.
Right?
I mean, I know we fight in a cage, but we have to uphold some sort of civility.
We do.
Just a little bit.
You're getting paid a lot of money to do what you do. Don't do it for free. Like don't go running around.
And somebody on a tough enough card.
Yeah.
That's very and respectfully, it's a show where you're stepping in, you're developing yourself as a fighter, you're coming into yourself, and it's a few steps below the UFC level. So you just
A few, yes. Like I can.
Everybody has their place.
It doesn't make any sense. Like there's nothing he could have said. I feel like to Sean Strickland to justify him running up and punching him in the face and
Just caveman behavior.
yeah, it's caveman. What if someone else did that? There'd be many consequences. But yeah, he's suspended. He has time, and I think RDR definitely needs some time off. So I think that'd be a really good match for next guy.
I think that would be a great match.
Yeah, and like Dricus, he's fighting Khamzat, and when is that happening? 319. What is the date?
Let me pull it up.
What is the date? August 6th. Oh, the week after my fight.
Yeah, it's
So
coming up
that's
fast.
That's happening. I mean, they could zip him up the line after you took out number 5 and give the winner of Khamzat and Dricus RDR.
They could if they really wanted to fast track.
Yeah.
The title fight. Yeah. But Imavov is backup for that title fight. So I feel like he's next in line. And
Or
I
the
feel
winner
like,
of him versus Kyle Barriault.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's happening September 6th in Paris.
Oh, that's going to come up fast.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
Imavov with
Bonjour.
yeah. Oui, oui.
Ooh, we should have a brunch show for that.
Oh, yes.
Some croissants and champagne.
Oh, my God. Why do I feel like Cal Barriault would look really good in, like, that typical, like, beret and striped shirt get up?
It's the glasses. He could pull it off.
He can pull it off. Yeah, I can see him walking around with a baguette.
A little bike.
He should do that. He should definitely do that.
That'll be his walkout.
Yeah. Just to win over the fans. It's like wearing the jersey of like the home team that like you're invading. Like, yeah, just wear a beret.
Yeah, you got to. The French we've seen be very hostile to.
They are rude for like
Just a little bit.
especially for like their history.
Did we ever figure out if Brian Battle ever made it home? Is he okay?
Oh man.
He's fine.
I don't know what he's doing. I haven't heard about him in a minute. Yo,
Yeah,
he never left. He's in there like
I
little
hate him.
French Guantanamo over there. Is that like the catacombs? They just locked him up down there.
Yeah. And he was never seen again.
Oh God. All right, well, let's move on to the co-main.
We sidetracked.
Yeah, it's a lot.
As
a lot.
we do.
It's because I was speeding through everything. You know, it had to happen eventually. The sidetracking.
We go off on our little
Man.
fun tangents.
Well, Yan versus Marcus McGhee. I felt like this was a big step up, but Marcus McGhee definitely had a chance to get the upset. We saw it happen with Sean O'Malley before. He kind of trains with him, I think. I think O'Malley pops in there every now and then and trains with those guys. So, yeah, this was a big one for Yan just because he had to show that he's still got the juice. You know?
And he did.
He juiced him up.
He showed up. And not saying that McGhee wasn't in the fight. He wasn't, doing his thing, but Jan is just always, he's positioned to counter, he's positioned to strike. There's he's balanced, he makes great reads, high guard, just everything. He sets him up for success. Like he really does not waste any kind of movement or effort, and that is why I just love watching him.
Yeah, that's been the case since he came onto the scene.
Yeah.
Like he's just always been very technical, very tight with his hands. I feel like he trains while he's on the phone. Like the way that hand doesn't leave side of his face. It's like he's talking to his girlfriend or something. Like, yes, honey. No, I am at the gym. No, I am not with other women. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's how he trains because that thing never leaves the side of his face. And then, like you're saying, when he gets into the pocket, he gets so creative in there. Like, could you imagine fighting Piotr Yan in a phone booth?
No, he would
You'd
win.
die. way.
He would win.
He'd hit you like he'd hit you with everything. Elbows,
Everywhere.
knees, head kicks. He can hit you with anything within this amount of space. It's so crazy. And I love the way he gets his tie-ups. He's able to punch on angles. Once he gets that tie-up and kind of frames on you in that clinch, and you're always behind, it seems like, whenever he's able to just get someone into that range.
You know what I noticed, and I don't think it stood out to me as much as it did in this fight. But yes, when he ties up, when he meets somebody, his head just like finds that perfect spot. His hands, his arms, everything, they just go straight to a defensive position to where he can push off and counter. Like everything, it's just like it's like a puzzle piece.
Yeah, it's like he used to train with that. What's that thing with the sticks out of it? Wing Chun dummy. Yes. It's like he used to do that on top of his judo training, on top of his Muay Thai training, on top of his Savat or whatever. What's the one where they're on the floor dodging Krav Maga? Have you ever seen a Krav Maga class?
No. I thought it was like rapping knees, like old school Boss Rutan style.
Yeah, but it's also like they put on boots and they put on pants with a belt and a black shirt, and they tuck their shirt in and they sit on the floor and you try to stomp them in the head and they dodge the stomps.
What?
This is when I first started training. I went to this place called Fight House in New York City, and it literally, like, it was illegal. Like, it wasn't supposed to be as many people as there were in there at the time. But literally, you walk in there, there's a boxing ring in the middle. There's like a boxing coach. Then there's a coach that teaches Muay Thai. There's a coach that did judo. There's like an MMA class, which is where I first met Laura Senko. She was like half her size, little atom weight version, doing the MMA class. And then there was a Krav Maga class too. And every time I would come in for my Muay Thai class, I see the Krav Maga guys on the floor dodging stomps.
The only thing I know about Krav Maga is it's used for like more military training.
Yeah,
it's very effective, like self-defense kind of stuff. And I've just always had it in my mind that it was like one of the like martial arts that did not translate or transition to MMA very well.
Because everything that theoretically you do in Krav Maga is to kill the person you're attacking.
So I'm right.
So yeah, it didn't translate that, and I feel like there's a lot of McDojo kind of stuff that centers around Krav Maga because of that. It's like, I'm gonna do this to you, but I can't do it too hard because I don't want to kill you. Oh. And then it's like, okay, well, will you actually kill someone with it? Probably not. But yeah, it's easy to do bullshit versions of what the original martial art was supposed to be.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, we digress. Hold
on. We're digressing again.
We're digressing again. Well, my favorite part about Fight House, I remember, is when you go to the desk to like pay your membership or whatever, they had these DVDs like car fight, elevator fight, like all these different instructional videos on how to defend yourself if you get in a fight in these small spaces.
Definitely not your traditional martial arts gym.
Could you imagine Piotr Jan's elevator fight series?
He would be undefeated.
Yes, he could like do instructionals on all that, how to fight, like if someone tries to walk into your bathroom stall, like how to fight someone off of there. You're making a phone call, they jump into your phone booth, they're like, hey, give me your money. He'll know exactly how to defend yourself.
He would be good in car jiu-jitsu.
Yes, car jiu-jitsu. Yes. Yeah, I think we're on to something. We should hit him up. Yeah, pitch it to him. Yeah. Anyway, it was a great fight. Marcus McGhee had his moments. It looked like he almost rocked him. I think it was the first round. McGhee had like a quick moment, but then Piotr Jan was able to fight back. It was 29-28, but I'm not sure which round they gave McGhee. But Jan was just on his. Don't
touch it, sir. Sir.
Over
Getting
there.
a little too comfortable.
Over there sniffing the easel.
Everybody gave McGhee the first round.
Okay, so he did have a little moment there. It was a bit of back and forth, but honestly, like I felt like Piotr Jan was doing a real good job of tagging McGhee in that round too. But going into the second and third, he got his rhythm going. He was flowing. He got wobbled a little bit, but he was on his motor there. And then in the last round, he hit this really nice Soto Gari.
Yes, his patent signature. Right hook, right Osoto.
It's like a bitch slap to a trip. It's
I love it so much.
You feel so stupid when it happens to you. I hate when people do that to me.
I look for that to happen every time he fights. I'm just waiting for it. I'm like, I know he's going to get it.
Do it.
It's his patent move. I freaking love it.
Nice. It's so nice. It's such good timing. But yeah, he was just flowing. He was getting takedowns. He was doing all the things, and he even slowed it down a little bit towards the end. But he did a good job of starting fast, which I think is usually his issue in fights. He was able to put out 3-round version of himself, and McGhee was super dangerous. I don't think he loses anything from this fight. If anything, he'll have like a slightly less tough matchup, but I think he'll learn a lot from this and be able to just come out even stronger afterwards.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah. Oh, how cute was it when Piotr Jan brought his kids in to the cage?
Oh, he's such a family man.
He's so sweet, and his kids look like little clones, man. Like they literally look.
I bet they're already doing like rounds aside, like on the side of him while he's training.
Oh yeah. He probably spars them. They're probably his training partners, at least in the off season. Yeah, I got my ovaries rumbling a little bit.
Oh my goodness,
just a tiny bit. Yeah. Well, what else fun happened? We had Shara versus Barriault. Well, we kind of mentioned that before, but I finally saw Shara kind of look more interesting.
Is that? Would you say
sense?
that you are a fan of his now?
No.
Have you forgiven him?
No,
Okay,
never.
We're not there yet. But yes, he did a great job moving laterally. He did a great job even like stepping into another gear, like even in the third. Whereas, most people kind of gradually decline. I felt like pulled out like more volume in the third, which was actually pretty impressive. How do you say his last name?
Shara Magomedov?
No.
Barriault?
Barriault. We'll say that. I know somebody's going to correct us. I want to do it right.
We couldn't even get Qatar right. Calvin Cater? Calvin Quater?
Qatar.
It's Qatar.
Cater.
Is
No,
it Qatar or
Calvin
Cater?
Cater.
I don't know. Somebody was making fun of us in the comments. We read them. Bastards. But yeah,
it's always easy to make fun of people when you're on the other side of a computer screen.
Exactly. When all you have to do is copy and paste. Like, oh, this is how you say it.
Exactly. They can go do research and study and act like they knew it right off the cuff.
We can call him Mark. Let's call him Mark.
No, it was really hard. It was hard for Marc-Andre to get out, to get past the legs.
Yes.
Shara is one of those guys that does not throw punches before he kicks, but he uses his kicks very well and stays at that kind of kicking range.
Yeah, because he's fast with it. Like we were talking about Yahya earlier, getting hit off of that punch or getting hit off of the naked kick, but he loads up. It's more of like a Muay Thai kick where you really like put your hip into it. You can see it coming. He even like dips first before he starts to like get his hips going and throw it up. With Shara, he just goes
He's very quick. He has no tells.
Yeah, there's no tells. It just zips up there. It's like Wonder Boy, like all the karate guys. Like when you have that quick twitch with the kick, then you can get away with a lot more, especially when you had a speed advantage, and that's what he had on Marc-Andre. But I think the most impressive part for me was Shara finally showing some grit. I feel like usually when he gets a little adversity, he kind of fades a little bit, he shrinks a little bit, and I'm just like, dude, this guy looks so vulnerable. When is somebody gonna expose him? And we kind of got that with MVP, but it wasn't really a game plan that's mimicable for most of the roster. But I feel like Marc-Andre, he was onto something. He was pushing him against the fence. He was getting in his face, making him come forward, and then he hit that nice head off center and smashed Shara's nose. And I felt like that was the moment where he had to dig deep and just like, you know, say fuck it and continue to do the things that he was doing. Like he landed a nice elbow and cut Marc-Andre, but when he went for the elbow again, that's when he got that big like nose crushing punch that happened. But eventually he was like, you know what, fuck it. He went back to the well. He started throwing those elbows again. He started flowing again. He was able to get back in the zone. And I feel like before we've seen him break a little bit in those moments.
Yeah, no, good for him. I think this is one of his more impressive showings that I've seen against somebody who is just really tough and greedy.
Yeah.
As Marc-Andre. And I really hope that they got fight of the night. I think they did.
Yeah.
They very well should have. Because
it
it was it was just competitive. Like they both had, you know, big moments for both of them. They both fought it through adversity. And I think that would, you know, be who I would pick for it.
What did you think about the 30-27 scorecard? Because I know a lot of people were giving Marc-Andre the second round.
I had him the second round.
Yeah.
I completely disagree with that. He took it to Shara and broke his nose in the second round. And he fought, you know, he pressed him against the cage a lot. He was dirty boxing, grinding. Heck yeah, they got fight of the night. Good for them. No, it was well
it was
deserved.
A great fight.
It was a really
fight.
good fight.
I think like I said earlier, I'm being a hater, but that was a fight that makes people who are on the fence about Shara a fan. Yep. You know, like that's the type of fight to propel him forward, to make him grow, and also just show that, hey man, you can hit him, but you can't destroy him. You can't destroy him by taking him down and making him go, now what? You know, like you're not going to win these rounds just by giving him a little pressure anymore. He's going to fight back. So he's definitely showing a lot of growth there. I thought it was funny that, you know, he had his post-fight speech after going to decision, which doesn't always happen, but he had the longest post-fight speech.
I turned it off.
Oh!
I can't.
It was very Amanda Nunes-esque. Yeah, like,
but we like Amanda Nunes.
Well, usually she's at the end of the card though, so at least people can be like, "Hey," as they're walking out the arena.
Fair point.
It doesn't matter how deep you are in the arena. By the time you're exiting, she's still talking.
Yeah,
like you can use the bathroom, get some popcorn. Like, you know, I'll get some overpriced popcorn on my way out. She's still talking once you leave. But it was one of those. But I thought it was sweet that he was inspired by his also partially blind brother, Michael Bisping.
Oh, how sweet! Well played.
Like. I'm not going to get discouraged that I can't fight in most states in the U.S. I can't
you know,
see.
they make room for him every card out there. So
yeah. Wait, has he fought in the U.S. a lot?
No.
Or he hasn't, right?
No.
Yeah. Is it because of the eye, or is it because
probably
of...
it's either a visa thing or an eye thing?
I feel like it's probably the
Could
eye
be a
thing.
combo of both.
Or
but
maybe he got in another street fight somewhere that we don't know about. Won it in all states.
Yeah, he seems like one of those people that would have a hard time getting
troublemaker.
Yeah.
Troublemaker with one eye. Yeah, but yeah, good for him being able to get that win and just really show out and put on a really exciting fight. And another one that I was really excited to watch was our boy Bogdan.
Oh, you love him.
Yes, Bizarro Anthony Smith.
Yes.
Have you ever watched Barry? That TV
I think
show Barry.
I started trying to watch it and I lost interest.
It's pretty good. You should try it again.
Should I?
Yeah, it's
maybe tonight.
Yeah, it's a good one because he's a serial killer. Like that, you love shit like that.
That's why I wanted to watch it, and I'm like, why is this not like
the first 2 episodes
pulling me in?
Yeah, the first 2 episodes don't grab you, but then once you get past that, you're like, oh my god.
I was like, why are you doing improv? Stop it.
So yeah,
I don't want to see this.
No,
I want blood.
It gets good. It gets good. But the reason I brought him up is because he looks like this guy, this character on Barry called NoHo Hank. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'm gonna pull him
Is he a hitman?
up. He is like he's like one of the gang members that Barry ends up doing a lot of hits for, and he's a really fun character. Like that's part of the reason I think you're gonna like it too, because he's just like one of these really charismatic characters, but you don't forget him once you see him act a few. But yeah, look, that's him, right? It's Bogdan. It's Bogdan.
That guy was born to play a villain.
He was. He's also very flamboyantly gay. It's really awesome. But
I love it.
Like during the post-fight speech, I kept seeing NoHo Hank when Bogdan was talking. But yo, that was a great fight for him too. He's finally coming out of his own now that Anthony Smith has retired. He can have his own identity.
Good for him. Yeah. It's so exciting, you know? Yeah, it was a nice, what was it, a right hand?
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe. Yeah, it was a very nice win for him. And I'm so glad that you mentioned this Barry show, because I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel with like all the things that I'm watching. I'm like on Amazon Prime right now trying to figure out, you know, those like made for TV movies or, you know, those obscure limited series kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah, watch Barry.
If anybody else has some like cool, I don't know.
And have you watched Harley Quinn yet?
No.
Yes.
Okay, put that on my list.
Harley Quinn, Barry. I'll think of some more, guys. If you have any more, suggest them. I've watched everything. I feel like because I don't do anything but train and then come home and watch TV with Adam. So yeah, and play video games. Don't tell anyone who's on my PS5. But yeah, like you said, it was a right hand, and he hit him off of the naked kick. I keep telling you guys, don't throw the kick naked, because that's what happens. He kind of did a little shuffle in, and Bogdan just like, he saw it. He could see it coming. He like even said in his post-fight speech, I knew this moment was going to happen. I watched the tape. I did the research. Like I knew this moment was going to happen. And then once he started getting the timing, he'd even dropped his hands in order to bait him in to throwing that naked kick. And then once he threw it, boom, right off of the top. Our boy Dwight Grant used to throw this really crazy punch. I used to call it a cartwheel punch, because literally like his whole like back would spin, and like the person trying to kick him in the head would get punched in the face while kicking his back. Like it's just one of these things. If you're good at timing and just going straight down the pipe, then you can hit someone every time with that, as long as they're not a karate guy.
Then it's a different game.
Once he can see those tells, you have to hide it with something, and that's what Krylov made the mistake of. He didn't hide the kick well enough for Bogdan to pick up on. He got the big old punch over the top. And you notice we had a couple. Have you seen that like video that's gone viral with the kid on the canoe boat, and it's like a boat race? No. It's like this little Asian kid. I think he's Asian or like from somewhere, perhaps Myanmar. Perhaps a Burmese child, but there's like this boat race that's like they all get in these long canoes and they're like paddling, and there's like a kid on the front of the canoe, and he's doing this little dance just to keep everyone on beat. It's like, you know, when you have the drum for the war drum for the march or whatever, he's like keeping everyone on beat by doing this little dance in front of the boat. You haven't seen this?
No.
It's so fun. It's really cute. I think you would like it. So everyone's been mimicking that. Like we had 2 people, I think, Stephen Wen. did that after he
Oh, is that what that was?
after he eyed up what's the name? Yeah, and then Bogdan did it too. He jumped up on the cage, and then his coach pretended to paddle, and he was doing the thing.
Oh, I didn't get the reference.
Jess, it's all over the internet.
I watch animals on the internet.
Here, I'm gonna find
So
it for
if there's
you.
not something four-legged and adorable, I'm probably not seeing
He's
it.
pretty adorable, even though he's on 2 legs. Oh. It's too big, and it's not supposed to. Okay, there you go. Yeah, how cute is he?
I mean, he's kind of cute.
He's cute, and they're going mad fast, and he's just like grooving to it. Hey. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's the thing on the internet.
I would
We
like
should
it better
do a
if it was a
skit.
dog.
We should do a skit. Maybe we get some dogs in it. Make it more your speed.
I'm in. As long as I don't stand up on my horse and do it.
Hey, that's cool. That'd be really cool. All right, what else? Oh, our boy Bryce Mitchell actually had a really impressive debut at 135.
So the first round was not going his way.
A little
but,
scary.
But this is not one of the cardio forward Magomedovs.
Yes, he needs to do more running in the mountains 2-3 years and then forget it.
And then forget.
He'd be great. But
Yeah.
he skips those days.
He skipped the stairs. He skipped the mountain runs. Unfortunately, because this guy is really talented, and it makes me so sad when somebody, and I have experienced this before, I have gassed out in fights, and I have not been able to show what I really could have, should have, would have done.
It hurts.
No, yeah, it hurts. It hurts my soul. I think about it sometimes. And we saw that with the debut of Buchecha as well. We saw people who could have won the fight in a very impressive fashion, but they, for whatever reason, in preparation, maybe nerves, whatever it was, their gas tank did not sustain them in the fight, and they ended up losing because of it, and it breaks my heart.
Yeah, there's so many factors that can do it too. Like, not to crap on Saeed's camp. He might be doing his runs, but maybe he's not pushing it in the training room. Maybe he isn't rehydrating properly. Maybe his weight cut is really hard, so he gives his all that he gives in training, but it doesn't feel the same in a fight because you don't have as much to move around. You're basically fighting sick. Yeah. For anyone who's never done a weight cut before, you're fighting like you just had food poisoning, You don't
have the same pop as you did, a few weeks ago on the mitts, and you're like, "Ooh, I feel good, I feel ready," and then you're like, "What happened?"
Yeah. Why do I feel like a waif of myself, a shell,
like a child?
Yeah, exactly. But Bryce Mitchell, he said that he hit pretty hard. I think it's just a matter of that energy expulsion. You have to figure out where you can rest, where you can explode. And Bryce Mitchell was really good at that. He got dropped in that first round, but I gotta say his striking, or at least his movement on the feet, looked better than it has in his last few fights. Win or loss, it looked way better. Maybe it's a different camp. Maybe it's the confidence at 135, but he just looked more comfortable on his feet, more like a vintage Bryce Mitchell fight. And then when he would get into those positions, the scrambles looked a lot easier for him too. So yeah, he's able to be a little more of a bully down there, I think, at 135, as long as his weight cuts are going to be safe and healthy. I think he can definitely thrive there.
Yeah. And I mean, I think he's a great addition to bantamweight from, what I got to see in this one. I mean, it's a tough top 10 though. But yeah, it's a steep hill to climb. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Steep mountain to climb.
Yes.
2-3 years. It's gonna take 2-3 years and then forget it. Oh man, I was cracking up when they said that Bryce Mitchell runs all his fight camps at his own compound. And he brings in fighters and coaches and stuff, and they all just live together and farm together. And I was like, what if Jess would go?
I would for sure. I
Yeah?
love the sound of that.
Yeah, you can like ride horses, plow the yards, grow tomatoes, which you love.
Love me some tomatoes. I love harvesting.
Harvesting.
And honestly, when I'm figure it out.
I don't think
It's a bitchy horn.
I don't think the mics can pick up on it. But we had to
I
open
hope
the
not.
doors because it's a little hot in
It's
here.
a little hot in her.
Yeah, you need airflow in the summertime in San Diego. And someone's beeping like crazy. What the
They
hell?
are pissed. Somebody is pissing somebody off, and somebody's being a dick about it.
I want to do the thing where you peek outside with the broom. Just sweep in the dirt. Don't mind me. I want to go be nosy.
I know. I really want to see what's
Just
happening.
painting the trees.
I hope somebody's fighting somebody by now.
Yeah.
Just handle it.
Maybe the Ring camera will pick it up.
Gosh, I hope so. One of your squirrel cameras.
I know,
what
right?
were we talking
My
about?
bird buddy. Yeah, we were saying that Bryce Mitchell has a compound.
So nice. I bet he has a bunker too.
I bet
Self-sustaining
yeah.
for the end of the world.
Yeah, but you probably
one of
have to
those
like
guys.
listen to one of Bryce Mitchell's sermons at least once a week, which could or could not be
Maybe a deal breaker for me.
normal sermon. How'd you like his post-fight speech?
I didn't listen.
Okay, good.
Didn't.
He's just he's such a crusader. Like he's in a Muslim country. He's like, Jesus Christ gave me the armor to come in here. Blah blah. I'm like,
You know, I respect the conviction.
no, he's just a caricature of what he represents. Like he is him. Like you can't make that up.
Nope. No, he stays true to himself. I respect it.
Yes. What about? Oh, we have to talk about the girls.
Oh,
The
that
gals.
elbow.
Yeah, out of nowhere. So she did the same game plan. You know, like she looks for the press up against the wall. Oh, we're talking about Ricci versus Ribas.
I think they got that.
Ribas.
I'm sure
the
they
only
watched it.
ladies on the card. Ricci versus Ribas. The first round looked kind of similar to what I thought we would see. Ribas was trying to, throw big stuff on the outside. Ricci pushes her up against the fence. Ribas gets a couple hip throws like that. It was kind of the cadence that I thought we'd get to. What I did not expect was for a little elbow to destroy her eye socket.
Kind of shocking.
Like,
It was
girl, what happened? What happened?
It's crazy to me that it was so devastating because it's an in tight elbow, and I'm not saying anything other than it is very hard to create that kind of torque and power to completely take somebody out at that close range.
Well, you've seen her conditioning videos. She does like the wiggle. She does the wiggle, guys. Go check out Tabitha Ricci's Instagram. I know you already have because you're all pervs, but
It's the short shorts. It gets them every time. She's very, very gracious.
it's the pointy butt.
Gracious with the cheeks.
She has two shark fins that people go crazy over. But she does these like drills where she does the resistance bands and she just goes crazy. That was a very much a resistance band elbow. But it was a good read by her corner to go for it because Ricci wasn't blocking the hand from strikes. She was really just kind of defending the underhook. She didn't want her to get deeper into the takedown and be able to get something and get heavy on top. So she was kind of lazy with this arm and just like really just keeping her elbow in. And the corner was like, go for elbows there. And that's what she did. And she landed. Every time she went for that elbow, it landed right on that same spot on the eye socket. And then eventually she just crumbled. And I thought it was really strange how quickly Ribas just like, no, not the stoppage, because she covered up. She wasn't defending herself. I thought it was a fair stoppage. But I thought it was weird how quickly they whisked her out of there. Like, she had the ice pack on her head. She's like, bye, guys. Sorry, I'm not laughing at it, but it was just like, what is happening? Like, that was just kind of weird to me. Like, usually,
because they're women.
What do you mean? Is that why it was weird to me?
No. Is that why they whisked them out fast?
Yeah, instead of like letting us see the damage. Yeah. I guess I'm just nosy. Like, I'm out there with my broom. Like, let me see what that eye look like. You know, like. Show it to me. It felt a lot like when Miesha Tate won the fight against Holly Holm, but she had the towel over her face.
She does that any time that girl had damage on her face. No. Really? I will never forget this. I think it was a Strikeforce fight. I'm sorry. I friggin' think she's awesome and she's a vet. And she's done amazing things.
No, she's dope.
But she has this habit. She has this habit of, like, anytime she had damage, she'll like pull the hair over her head, so
she goes Aaliyah style.
And I remember it was right when
you don't succeed.
So it was right when she was like rebranding herself as Cupcake instead of Takedown. So she had a really big black eye. I forget who she fought, and she like combed her hair out. And like, you know how like when they do the braids, they put all the stuff in your hair, so it's really like
it's like 80s looking.
Yeah, so she pulls it over, like very obviously trying to hide it. And she's just sitting there with her cupcake, and there was cupcake in her hair. And I'll never forget this visual. I'll never forget it. But I was like, oh, wow, she doesn't like showing
the damage.
She doesn't like showing the damage. So there are people out there that are just private about it.
She's protecting the brand. The brand is, I have a beautiful face, and it's beautiful every time I fight. And if you get fucked up, that might be the image people see when you actually look cute. They'll remember the big swollen alien eyeball like Yahya had. So I get it. But, you know, what could have been good product placement for her, if it was a puffy eye, she could have put like a little icing around it. Maybe a little cherry right in the middle.
Different branding.
Just be like,
She's not as off the cuff as you are.
She's not as creative.
Not as playful.
She could have got the paper, like cut it out, taped it on to.
Oh yeah,
right.
A little eye patch out of that cupcake thing.
Yeah. They think it was like a prosthetic, but it's really her eye. But she could just pretend that it was a cupcake.
Next time.
So I thought that was weird, but kudos to Ricci for getting that finish like that. I feel like finishes are what you need in order to stand out in strawweight, and she was able to do that. Maybe redeem herself a little bit after the Jan fight and boost herself right back up to where she was before fighting me.
And what do you think about Ribas? I think that Ribas I feel like she does better at 125. That's just me.
Well, yeah, that's the other point I was trying to make with the damage thing. Like, I feel like that wouldn't have happened to her if she didn't have a hard weight cut.
Yeah, she's a bigger girl. I mean, she's not huge for 125, but she is for strawweight. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like if she was able to stay a little bit healthier with her weight cut and stay at flyweight, she could maybe take that kind of damage. It wouldn't affect her as much. She have a little bit more cushion to soften the blows.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you think about the amount of fat you lose everywhere, like we've talked about, the surprising areas you lose fat, like you'll look down and just be like, what the heck? Why does it look like that? Like,
it's so
skinny. It looks like Ren and Stimpy's mouth. But you lose weight everywhere, including your face, and you don't really rehydrate that in a day. So like the amount of pressure that like your forehead, your eye socket, any part that usually has a little bit of cheekage, a little bit of puffiness there is gone, and you're just fighting bone on bone with people because you decided to cut a lot of weight. I mean, looking at Bryce Mitchell's body while he fought, it took me a while to register that's Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah.
Because he's all skin and bones all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Before
he's a
he
caricature of himself.
Yeah, before he looked like a little farm boy tough, you know, like that farm boy body, and now he looks more like a little skeleton, like a little teenager, you know. It takes something away from you, but in his case it benefited him. I think in Ribas's case, she is probably a little healthier at 125. Like I've always talked about, there's middle weight classes too. They were talking about having a 165 weight class. I think with the women's divisions, the 10 pounds is a really big jump. Like they could have 110, they could have 120. She could be a perfect 120 pounder, you know. But yeah, she's too big. Like when I was supposed to fight her back in COVID times, and she got COVID, they tried to rebook the fight for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, and I think it was just like one of those like, oh, she got actually no, she got sick. So I don't think the fight would have happened 2 or 3 weeks later anyway. But they wanted to rebook it at 125. And I'm like, no.
No, like, they did the same thing when I was supposed to fight Goldie.
Yeah.
And she tested positive for COVID. They tried to rebook it 2 weeks later at 125. I was like,
no. Like, we're not big.
No, you already cut a ton of weight.
And she would have to cut weight in order to make 125. And I would have to eat. You know, so it's
thank you.
Nah, it's not fair. So she's definitely a bigger. I'm trying not to cuss.
Why?
That's definitely a bigger bitch. You know, just a slightly bigger bitch than a lot of the other strawweights. So I think if she's more healthy, she definitely performs better at 125.
Yeah, she can toss people around easily.
Yeah, and I say all the time, I'm not sure why she's still ranked at 115 when she's been doing very not good at 115.
It's interesting, and there's a lot of time in between when she competes at 115, so it just doesn't really make sense.
I think she has the win over Dern. Is that the one? Or was it a win over Virna? She has a win over somebody who's like top 5 now.
She fought Dern twice, right?
Yeah, maybe.
No, wait. No, she lost to Dern.
She lost to Dern. Who did she have a win over at 115? I think it's Virna.
Maybe.
And that, I feel like that's the only win that keeps her, whatever that win is, that's the only win that keeps her
she beat
Luana Pinheiro.
Yeah, she beat Virna.
And she beat Virna 4 years ago. And that's why she's ranked in the top 15. So
look, Angela Hale canceled twice.
Yeah, I know.
She has a lot of cancels.
That hoe can't make weight. That's why. But she's a sweet girl. She's not a hoe. She's normal.
That's just what girls
call
normal,
girls. Nice girl. Yeah, she's a normal, nice girl. Don't misquote me.
I don't worry. I won't clip that. I'm just gonna
only clip me calling her a big bitch and a hoe
on repeat, on a loop.
Yeah, Amanda Hebus. Big bitch.
And you mispronouncing her name too.
Amanda Ribas, Hebus, big bitch, hoe. like, how's this clip Monday? Do it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Just let them know what I'm really like. Bitter and angry and a hater.
So salty.
Full of salt. If you ate me, I'd taste like shard.
Not for much longer. You got to start cutting that out.
Oh, I know.
Oh, no. Boop, 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 boop.
It's fine. It'll be worth it when I make her eye look like Yahya's.
You collect her
and
head
not the other way around. Yes. Yeah. Oh man, I don't have the heads yet.
Things.
I know. I didn't figure it out in time.
You have time.
Yeah, I do have time. I have a week.
2 weeks out now?
Yeah, 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks.
It can be your arts and crafts for fight week.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I just gotta find some. There's
a Hobby Lobby in Vegas.
Yeah, there's definitely lots of places I get crafts.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring the crafts back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any other fights you wanted to mention?
No, I thought we were cutting it short today.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's everything. Make sure to support your girls. We got the Two Straws merch available on the page. Make sure you click on that. If you guys want to become members, sometimes we do a raffle.
Well, we've been trying to do a raffle, but they haven't claimed it.
Yeah, they haven't claimed it, but we're going to do another one. It is. We're going to do another one. Like, you guys, you missed your opportunity. We're not sending you anything. But we'll do another one after my fight. And maybe I'll steal some stuff from fight week.
Bearing gifts. She's going to steal me a windbreaker, too.
Ooh, a windbreaker. Which one? Red or brown or blue?
The blue one.
The blue one.
Yeah, with the little chip.
Ooh, I would have thought you wanted the blue. I mean, the brown.
No, I want the blue.
Oh, interesting. Thought you'd want it to match your eyes.
My eyes are hazel.
Yeah, the brown is like a light brown.
There's no green in there. You don't gaze longingly into my eyes, apparently. You don't know what color my eyes are.
I thought they were
not
black.
It's okay.
Yes, so become a member and you might get some swag. Not as much as Jess, but still a little bit. A little bit of swag. And what else we got going on?
Oh, you want to talk a little bit about next week?
Yes, let's talk about next week. Also, guys, our channel is on Spotify. So if you like listening on Spotify, look at that. We actually got like a good amount of people just listening.
Hey.
Yeah.
They're not just here for our pretty faces.
Yeah. They hate the way we look, maybe. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for that. And we have a lot of people from Burma tuning in too, Myanmar.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Thank you.
Continue.
Thank you.
Please continue to watch. Yeah. So what do we have next week?
All right. Next week, we have UFC Fight Night. Albazi versus Tyra.
Ooh, Tatsura Taira.
Yes.
I love you, nigga. This is catchphrase.
It's adorable. I can't understand it.
You know what he said.
You know what he said.
Yes, Tatsura Taira is fighting, and who do you got in that one?
Quick fire. I'm gonna go with Albazi.
Okay.
Although I know that they really like Tyra and they're gonna give him, good matchups, good opportunities. But he's coming off of a loss, right? Who did he just fight? Hold on. Let me pull this up.
I know nothing.
I've got you. Hold on. I'm digging. He lost to Brandon Royval. He beat Alex Perez. That's when he did the weird, terrible knee injury thing.
Split decision against Royval. Do you remember who you thought won?
No, I thought Royval won.
Okay.
No, I do remember that. I remember it was a big step up for him. And I thought that I think Royval outstruck him.
Yeah.
And just like kind of outvetted him,
Yeah.
So this is another big step up to, a veteran who's been, doing pretty well. So we'll see how he does. I think that they have like high hopes for Tyra.
Yeah.
Because he's been, pretty impressive. He's a very talented young man.
Yeah, and Amir Abazi, he's really good on the ground. Lots of finishes. He finished Francisco Figueiredo with rear naked choke. Alessandro Costa with uppercut, nice, and then went to split decision with Kai Kara France. His last fight was Brandon Moreno, lost a decision to him in November last year. So, this is probably like just one person cancels out the other. We'll see who gets to get that big step up. And man, I don't know. I feel like Tatsuro Taira, we don't know how good he hasn't hit his like stride of being like the best version of himself yet.
No, he's still young.
Yeah, so I feel like he can get out veteraned again. So I'm gonna go with your pick too. I'm gonna pick Albazi for this one.
So I'm not excited about the co-main, but I actually seeing this one, the one just below that, Elvis Brenner and Esteban.
You're not even gonna talk about it?
No. Esteban Ribovics.
Wow.
Sorry, no, I'm excited about this one.
Chris Duncan's Scottish. You should be excited about him because he's Adam's brethren.
Countryman.
His countryman.
Oh my God, look at Butcher eating his foot. Are you all right?
He's mad that you didn't want to talk about the co-main event.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, okay, you like Ribovics versus Brenner?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun one. I'm giving Brenner a slight edge just because a little bit bigger, a little bit more dynamic in the striking. But Ribovics is, I mean, he's a gamer.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He's aggressive, lots of volume. I just feel like Elvis is my pick for this one.
That was so crazy when he got that head kick off of Terrence McKinney. I remember watching that, and I'm like, all right, here comes Terrence. Oh, God.
No!
Ugh. Yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah, with this match is definitely going to be less kill or be killed, I think. But yeah, we'll see who ends up getting the win. Brenner is just coming off of a knockout too, so I feel like that always gives like the crazy kickboxer, the striker, a bit of an edge. So I'm gonna go Esteban for this one.
Got you.
And then we have Carol Rosa versus Nora Cornell.
I'm actually not very familiar with her.
Yeah, I remember seeing her recently. She won a fight.
She beat Haley.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember that. You know, I'm going to go with Carol Rosa for this one, though.
Yeah, again, with the veteran stuff, I feel like Rosa has had some really good performances, even off of her losses. She has like that nasty leg kick, that
those
nasty
calf
calf
kicks.
kick.
She destroys people. She is really technically sound.
Yeah, she is. I think if she just puts a little more like finishing touches on everything she does after the calf kick, like calf kick to the punches, like use it to set up the head strikes. And I'm sure that's what she's been working on. With Aylin Perez, she had to just like defend the takedown over and over again. So you saw her look a little more green on the ground than Aylin. But I think Perez brings like an underrated ground game. I think people are so used to just watching her twerk that they forget that she has some skills.
No, she's a killer.
Yeah,
she puts in work. She works hard. She fights hard. Mm-hmm. And that was I kind of counted her out in the Cara Rosa fight because I just kind of didn't give her the respect that she deserved with her takedown ability.
Yeah, she's good at getting a takedown and staying on you. She's sticky once she gets there. And like when you have someone who's that little ball body type, like if they grip onto you, it's so hard to get them off of you. So yeah, I like that one. I like Carol Rosa against Nora. I think she's just going to use her veteranness, and she learned some good lessons in her last one. And then we have the broski, Neil Magny versus Alexu Zaleski.
Oh, Dos Santos. Ooh. This is going to be a good one.
Who
Dos
you got?
Santos is, I'm kind of leaning towards him.
Oh, no.
I know. I mean, I'm rooting for Neil Magny. You know, he's again a vet, but Dos Santos is freaking good.
He's pretty good. He's lost to some good people, but he knocked out Zach Scroggins with punches in November, and then he lost to Chitty via knees and elbows. Remember, we broke that fight down, right? We kind of saw that he was going to be open to that.
Yes.
I think Neil Magny has been doing good work in the clinch as well recently, but he did get caught with that elbow in I think his second to last loss, against Michael Morales. So Yeah, I'm wondering. Ugh, this is
You
a
just
tough
got to
one.
see which version of Neal shows up. Like sometimes we've seen him like lose because he like steps up on short notice. He's always like a company man and stuff like that. So I feel like it kind of clouds my judgment with him.
Yeah, I'm happy he's had at least half a year off.
Yeah.
Since the Carlos Prats fight. Like he needed time to let his brain heal. And when he got that fight so soon after getting dropped by Michael Morales, I was just like really kind of like my heart sunk a bit. Like I was rooting for him, but I was also like, man, like your brain doesn't heal that fast.
It's a bad combination of things. It's a bad chain of events.
Yeah, so I'm glad he has some time now. He's healed up, feeling antsy and ready to go. So I'm gonna go with the broski on this one. I think he can get it done.
I hope so. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah. Anyone else you want to highlight?
Nah, we good
on this card. All right. Well, thank you, Herda. We good. Oh, we do have some straw weights. We should probably talk about them real quick.
I didn't see that. I missed that. Oh, it's hidden down here.
Yeah, over in the prelims, of course. That's what they love to put us. La Fiera Rodriguez is fighting Ketlin Souza.
Why isn't it not on my card?
I have the Tapology up. So maybe that's why. Maybe it already got canceled.
It doesn't even say cancel on it. It doesn't even show that it's up there, but I'll cheat on figures.
Let's see if they're on the prelim side over here. Just make sure it's happening.
Oh, that's where I'm looking.
Yeah, there it is.
Where?
Pierre Rodriguez versus Ketlin Souza.
It's not on mine.
Go to prelims, babe.
I was. Oh,
there
wow.
it is.
Aww.
That was like a fight camp. You're having like fight camp.
Listen, it's been a long week. I was just out in the sun all day.
I'm like, fight camp brain is my job right now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm supposed to be having fight camp brain.
Sorry, you're not in it alone. I just wanted you to feel,
I'm happy you're going through the sympathy pains.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you.
I can't be the only one stressing, forgetting shit, and missing out on things right in front of my face. I get so mad. Like, it's always in fight camp, especially when you get down to like the really tough weeks. I'll be going out the door and then I'm like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my fucking phone? And then I realize I'm holding
in your
it.
hand. Yeah. It's like the lack of carbs and just like the hard work. It just starts like wearing on you. I literally I feel like crazy if I don't have carbs.
It sucks.
It's really rough. Like if anybody has ever tried a low carb diet, I don't know how you live like that. It is awful.
It sucks, man. But like, luckily I can eat carbs up until like actual fight week, but for me it's like the time management, the like thinking about everything, the stressors, like, oh, am I doing enough? Am I doing too little? It's like my brain always feels like it's a million different places when I'm in fight camp. So when it comes to like doing normal things, like putting things in my bag and then remembering that I put them in my bag, like I feel like I empty out my bag so many times during fight camp just because I don't know if I put my wallet in there or not. And then I can't find it until I get all the way down to the bottom. So it's just one of those things where it's just like, there's a lot going on in your brain and it's hard to focus. But I digress. La Piera Rodriguez versus Ketlin Souza. Do you think she will headbutt Ketlin in this fight?
I hope she has learned her lesson because last time she did that, it didn't go well for her.
No, it wasn't nice. She was actually at Alliance the other day at Alliance San Diego.
Really?
Yeah, and she was not as like chill as she was last time she came through.
Oh,
she was a little standoffish.
What'd she do?
She took the class that like I think Jenna was teaching, and what's her name? Our girl, I can't think of
her name. She's her
bestie. Yeah, her bestie, the girl that is doing kickboxing now, but she was in
the big
UFC.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why can't I think of her name now? I'm
such a
sharing
horrible
the brain fog.
This is Fight Camp Brain because I know her name, but she was doing a Muay Thai fight, and so La Fiera was down there with her people, and they took Jenna's class, and she was just kind of like, and finally I went up to her after class and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And she's like, "Good."
Wow. Well, then don't come
Why
around
aren't you
here
being
no more.
friendly? I
Then
know you
get
speak
out.
English.
Go home.
I think I
Train
started.
at your own gym.
Well, I think I started asking her a little too much, and then, but like in English, and then she was just like. So I don't know if she just doesn't speak as much English or if she was being shady. I'm going to say she just doesn't speak as much English because I don't like people not liking me.
Shady.
I don't like people not liking me. But yeah, she was at the gym, but she is getting ready to fight Ketlin Souza, someone that I fought before. How do you see that fight going? Oh, that's the last person I fought.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I see Rodriguez taking her down. I see Rodriguez pushing the grappling. Hopefully not headbutting.
Yeah, hopefully not. I think Ketlin's gonna go big. They both kind of go big, but I think Ketlin's definitely gonna be scrappier on the feet. And Vieira, she's gonna go for those takedowns and try to control on the ground. She looked really good. Was it the DQ one? No, in the Josephine Knutson one, she got a lot of takedowns, right?
Yeah,
I remember. And then in the Carnelossi one, she was looking good in the striking department too. And like, I don't know if she just saw red. But she was just like, I hate you. And then they got DQ'd for no reason. She was winning.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, so Ketlin's got a little work cut out for her, but I do think she's really a really strong competitor. And yeah, we'll see what that looks like next weekend. I get another opponent fight before my fight in 2 weeks. So that'll be really fun and totally not stress inducing for me to sit and watch that.
It's fine. You won.
I get the sweats. All right. Well, that's all we got for this week. Tune in next week. Just do a quickie next week. Do like a
reaction one.
Zoom it.
You want to zoom it? I live down the street.
Yeah. All right. We'll sit down and actually do something. But we'll see you next week. Don't get your hopes up. No, well,
what are you doing? I'm playing with their emotions.
Don't expect too much. No, you'll see all the emotions of Fight Week, so you actually should tune in because it's really interesting.
You might see a breakdown.
You might see me cry.
Like this,
Jess just has to ask the right questions. If Jess knows how to push my buttons, so if you guys want to see me cry,
you want to see me shake the cage?
Let her know in the comments.
Shake it. Shake it. I'll do it for you guys.
Just mounts me. Get up.
It'll be so much fun.
It'll be like Ronda Rousey's mom. Just like arm bars me halfway through the show. Defend it.
It would come from love.
Yeah, exactly.
Just making sure you're standing.
Yeah, so tune in next week. It's going to be a great show.
Bye.